Next up is peanut butter spider cookies. Jack has lost his enthusiasm. We have been in the kitchen all day long. And I am losing my enthusiasm, but I thought, you know what? Peanut butter cookies are so good. So I'm going to go ahead and do the peanut butter cookies. This will yield about 48 cookies, four dozen. So we'll see if it does yield that many. Usually I make my cookies a little bit bigger. So to start off, we preheat the oven at 375 degrees. And we line our cookie sheet with parchment paper. So I've already done that. We're going to beat a half cup of shortening, a half cup of peanut butter, half cup of packed brown sugar, and a half cup of white sugar in a bowl. So the only thing I don't have prepped yet is the half cup of white sugar, which I will get that here right now. And I'll tell you what, I'm running out of my stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and just do 2/4 cups, which will make my half cup of white sugar. Something a little firm in there. So I'm going to get those mixed together. My half cup of packed brown sugar, my half cup of peanut butter, and my half cup of shortening. So we'll get that all mixed together. Let's see, beat shortening, peanut butter, brown sugar, and white sugar. And then we're going to beat egg in until mixture is fully incorporated, and then we're going to stir milk, vanilla extract until smooth. So we'll get this ready. I have 1 egg to put in there. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of milk and 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. So let me get my vanilla extract here. Tell you what, this kitchen is a royal mess. Trying to make a few different cookies makes it hard. Okay, next we put the egg in. Beat egg into the creamy mixture until fully incorporated, then we'll stir in the milk and the vanilla extract.
Stop!
What?
You can't go without me.
Well, you gotta get in here then.
What about we do it in a little bit?
Well, we'll do the booger cookies together. Okay, we got that together. So it's 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Two tablespoons of milk. And then it says stir milk and vanilla extract into the mixture until smooth. So I think I'm just going to stir these now. It doesn't say to beat them anymore. So we'll just stir them in here and we'll get all this goodie off of the beaters. That's the best part, especially when peanut butter's involved. So let's just see here. Now I'll stir that in. I'm going to get everything off the sides. Kind of a little bit of a creamy mixture there. Next, we are going to do 1 3/4 cup all-purpose flour. Put this milk over here, put it back away so I can function in the kitchen. Okay, that's pretty close. 1 3/4 cup all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, So mix flour, baking soda, and salt together in a small bowl. So I am going to do the baking soda. Where did it go? Right here. And 1/2 teaspoon salt. So I mixed it all together. Now I'm going to put it into the large. We're going to do it a little bit slowly until we get it mixed in there good. I am back. So sorry for the mess. But we are going to get this all mixed together. It almost feels like a pie dough. We're gonna get these into little balls. Divide and shape dough into 48 balls. So I'm gonna roll these up and then I'm gonna roll it in sugar. So we're gonna make some little balls here. We don't want them too big, because you want it to get baked. So I'm just doing them like this, little balls. We might not get 48, we'll see. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started with some of the balls. We're gonna roll them in a bowl of sugar, cover them with all sides, and put on the prepared baking sheet. I'm gonna put a dozen on this one. And I don't think we're gonna get 48 balls out of this. And even though it doesn't say, I am going to smush them just a little bit. Just a little bit, because they're gonna be bigger than what they call for. And it says to put it in the oven at 375 for 10 to 12 minutes. We're gonna start checking them at 9 minutes. So it's going in the oven, and I'm going to check it in 9 minutes. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, I have the next set of cookies ready to go into the oven. I need a bigger kitchen today. I've let these in for about 10 minutes, and I think I'm going to take it out after 10. I'll check it just to be sure. And it says with the blunt end of a wooden spoon, it says put a dimple in the middle of each cookie with the blunt end of a wooden spoon. Well, you know what? I don't have a wooden spoon on hand, so I am going to use my rolling pin, because this will make a nice end to put a dimple in. So let's see here, see how these cookies turned out. I don't know, I might want it just one more minute. So that would make 11 minutes. Yep. I'm gonna go. I have chocolate truffles. They come in individually wrapped little balls. It said to cut them in half. And what we're gonna do is make the tip, it's gonna be the body of the spider. They're not that fun to cut in half because some of them break apart. So the ones that break apart, you can just eat. Let's see here. Yeah, I think those are good. I'll take them out, I'll put the other ones in. Okay, so I'm gonna make the dimples in these right here. 1, 2, okay. We'll let those cool for about 10 minutes before we transfer them, and then we'll put our little chocolate centers on them. So I'll see you in about 10 minutes. These cookies have been back there cooling for about 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and try to cram the spider body down into it. Suggestion was to have these truffles. I got Swiss Miss Sam's Choice chocolate truffles. We cut these in half. The suggestion was to have them chilled. It's easier to cut them in half without them crumbling, because I crumbled quite a few. That means I just had to eat them. That's not good, especially after we've been baking all day. Let's see, yep, the truffle part is still in there. So this is going to be the body of the spider. We're going to make little legs, little eyeballs. So mine only made about 2.5 dozen, not 4. And we'll wait for the next batch to come up. That should be done in about 2 minutes. And here's what it looks like so far. Until we make the little spider legs go with chocolate icing, and we'll put 2 little dots for eyeballs. Normally it's said to have the little candied eyeballs, but I couldn't find them when I was at the store other than those huge ones that I used for another recipe. There's no way they're going to fit on here. So they do make little teeny eyeballs for candies, which would be cute for that. But today I'll just make 2 little white dots for eyes. And I have no gift nor talent when it comes to anything artistic. So just to let you know, that's why our witches' hats, whatever that little buckle thing is on top, that, you know, right here that you see in a lot of witches' hats, I boogered that up. But I'm sure some of you people out there who have a little artistic talent, you could do that. So I'll be right back. I'm going to put the little spider legs on and the little eyeballs, and I'll see you in a few. Okay, the cookie feels pretty well cool. So I'm going to do some little spider legs. So I'll do 4 little spider legs on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little spider legs on each side. Then I'm going to do white icing and put 2 little eyeballs on each of them. So the other cookies should soon be done. And once I do all of this in chocolate, then I'll do all the eyeballs in white, since I couldn't find the little teeny eyeballs, which would be more convenient. Getting ready to do the eyeballs, did the legs on a batch of them. So now the eyeballs are just going to be 2 little dots.
What are you doing?
1,
What are you
2.
doing, Abby?
Making little spider eyeballs. 1, 2. So here's what it looks like. We'll let these sit for a while. We got our little spider legs. We got our spider eyeballs. We got a cute little treat for Halloween. And they're peanut butter and chocolate, and you can't top that. And I can make 2 dots for eyeballs. Even though I'm artistically challenged, I can do that. So next up is booger cookies. See you shortly.